What if the person running your city, someone you voted for, someone you trusted, was secretly working for a foreign government? That's not a movie plot. That's exactly what just went down in Arcadia, California. Stay with me, because this story goes all the way to Beijing. All right, folks, let's get into it. On Monday, Eileen Wang, the sitting mayor of Arcadia, a city of about 54,000 people in Los Angeles County, up and resigned. No warning, no long goodbye speech. Gone. And the reason? The U.S. Department of Justice dropped a bombshell. Wang, 58 years old, had been charged with acting as an illegal foreign agent of the People's Republic of China. No, y'all, this isn't a traffic violation. This is a federal felony. And Wang didn't fight it. She agreed to plead guilty. If this plays out the way the feds are saying, she's looking at up to 10 years in federal prison. Let that sink in. The mayor of your city, a foreign agent, 10 years.
So how did this all go down? Here's where it gets real interesting.
Wang and a man named Yaoning Mike Sun, 65, from Chino Hills, were running a website called U.S. News Center. They marketed it as a news source for the local Chinese American community. Sounds harmless, right? Wrong. According to the DOJ, that site was basically a propaganda machine for Beijing. Wang and Sun were taking pre-written content straight from PRC officials and posting it like it was real independent journalism. No labels, no disclosure, just straight Chinese government talking points, dressed up as local news. And here's one of the specific examples that really jumped out at me. In June 2021, a PRC official sent Wang and others an encrypted WeChat message, and in it, pre-written articles. One of them was a piece denying that China's Xinjiang genocide ever happened, denying forced labor, just flat-out Chinese government propaganda. Within minutes, Wang had it posted on her site and shot back a link to the PRC official. The official's response, and I quote, "So fast. Thank you, everyone." So fast. Like she was waiting for the assignment. And here's where this goes from local drama to national security nightmare. In November 2021, Wang was communicating with a man named John Chen. Now, Chen wasn't just some random dude. He was a high-level member of PRC intelligence with a direct line to Xi Jinping himself, the president of China. Wang reached out asking Chen to boost an article from her site. And in her own message, she wrote, and I want you to hear this clearly, "This is what the Ministry of Foreign Affairs wants to send." The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of China, directing content through the mayor of an American city. Now, John Chen, he pleaded guilty back in November 2024 to acting as an illegal agent of China and conspiracy to bribe a public official. He got 20 months in federal prison. And Mike's son, Wang's co-conspirator who ran the website with her, he was arrested in December 2024, pleaded guilty, and just this past February was sentenced to 4 years behind bars. So this whole network, it's already coming down. Wang is just the latest and the highest profile domino to fall. Now, the city of Arcadia itself is trying to do damage control, and honestly, their statement is worth breaking down. City manager Dominic Lazaretto posted on the city's website, saying, "Look, these allegations are deeply troubling. We take them seriously." But here's the key part. Officials say the conduct described by federal prosecutors happened before Wang was elected to the city council in November 2022. They're saying once she was sworn in, the foreign agent activity stopped. And after an internal review, the city says no city finances, no staff, and no decision-making processes were involved in any of this. They're also moving forward. The remaining city council members will vote to pick a new mayor at their next meeting. But here's what federal prosecutors are saying that I think cuts right through all that. Assistant Attorney General John Eisenberg put it bluntly. Someone who previously received and executed directives from PRC government officials should never have been in a position of public trust in the first place. And the fact that that relationship with a foreign government was never disclosed, deeply concerning. That's the quiet part said loud, folks. Look, the DOJ's message here is crystal clear. Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Asili said it straight up. Individuals in our country who covertly do the bidding of foreign governments undermine our democracy. This case is a reminder that foreign influence operations don't always look like spies in trench coats. Sometimes they look like a city council member. Sometimes they look like a local news website. Sometimes the threat is wearing a badge that says mayor. And that's exactly why this story matters. Not just for Arcadia, not just for California, but for every single community in this country. That's your news for today. I'm handing it off now, but stay tuned because my co-host has something to say that I think you need to hear directly.
A real talk for a second. I cover a lot of stories on this channel: crime, politics, international news, you name it. But this one hit different. This one hit different for me because Eileen Wang was not some shadow figure hiding in a basement. She was elected by real people in a real American city, and the whole time she was answering to Beijing. And I keep thinking, how many more are out there? How many local officials, school board members, city council people across this country are being used the same way, and we just don't know it? That's not paranoid. That's a question the Department of Justice is already asking. And it's a question you should be asking about the people who represent you. So here's what I want from you right now. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think. Is this a one off, or is this the tip of an iceberg America is not ready to look at? Because on this channel, we don't look away. We ask the hard questions. We follow the facts wherever they lead. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. And to my days ones, thank you. For real, you keep this channel alive and you keep me going. Stay informed, stay sharp, and I will see you in the next one.